So the dust has finally cleared on the 60 Minutes interview with Brad Gullinghouse. And I thought I'd give you some men a quick report to go over what's been going on because yes, the market is selling everything. Yes, the price of XRP is going down. Yes, it's really rough. But is it clear that we're worried about this? Should this make us worry? And did you know that this was really something we didn't expect? This video might have answers to all of those questions. So with that out of the way, welcome to the channel, everyone. For those who are new to the show, my name is Nick. With any luck, by the end of this movie, you'll have become a subscriber. Okay, let's talk about some things. First, let's deal with the whole market by the time this video goes live. We don't really know what will happen with charge movement, but one thing is clear to me. It has been very hot in this market for 30 days. I've seen a lot of people worried about the market drops. If we look at the last 30 days for many of these old coins, for example, XRP is still up over 330%, HBA is up almost 500%, and XLM is up almost 350%. We can see that a fab off isn't that crazy after all. In fact, I think it's good for Bitcoin. Sure, Bitcoin has been buying and selling in a dangerous way. For example, there have been a few price spikes to the upside, like this one in over 100,000 Bitcoin. I know it hit about 125,000 Bitcoin on a few exchanges. In an instant, we'll go back down from 100K to 98 factor 7K. This is the last week, and you can see how things have been going in the last month. Not a very good size fee change when it comes to Bitcoin. If we switch over to XRP, however, XRP is definitely on sale. There was worry about this. Should we be worried about this? Well, since the picture for the whole year looks like this, I don't think we should be worried at all. Now, how low can XRP go? I'm looking at retesting the one big high point that goes all the way back to 2021. It's around $1.98, and we'll talk about that. But was this all because of 60 minutes? Yes, as I said, if we look at the market, it is still pink wall. Even so, we're still very greedy. For those going to the top, this is one of those pullbacks. And I've kept telling you guys how I came up with this idea. If we go all the way back to 2020 to 2021 and look at these charts for the whole time, I think you guys should look at these setbacks on the way to the top, even if we're just thinking about the CR permits cross and look at this year. Rates will move up and down, and there will be pullbacks. The market wants to calm down, but we also want to see a little bit of a restart. XRP is the same way. For that reason, I think we should be worried about this rate move in some way. Should we be involved? No, I'm not involved in any way with the subject of XRP now. Let's people talk about some things. Let's deal with this over here. I did put out a post after the 60 Minutes interview in which I said that corporate media is dead. No one should ever again pay attention to those big media companies. It's clear that they don't want you to understand reality. Instead, they need to control and change reality right now. Nick, you might be wondering, what are you talking about when you talk about this? Now, let's talk about what Brad Garlinghouse really said. It was yesterday that I reported this live. That's the big funny story of this whole thing that did react. I'm not even going to look at him. What a whole story about a wild dog's personality. Crypto, on the other hand, was first shown on 60 Minutes tonight. There is no question that these technologies will continue to become more used. I definitely think that impact and reach can only continue to grow. There are a few things I need to talk about. After looking at number one, I talked with Margaret Brennan for 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and no straight lines. When 60 Minutes talked about the CCS's stupid lawsuit against Ripple, they strangely forgot to mention that a real judge had said that XRP isn't a security. Gensler Schill, you already know that John Reed Stark, the guy I just called a huge clown, is smarter than that, despite the fact that 60 Minutes decided to air his comments in which he basically said that crypto has no use. He also said that those might be securities to art. It's not even clear that he said, likely he said they were sure things. He said it was very clear that they were stocks. It looks so clean. Finally, I want to say that crypto has no use. That's it, guys. In the early days of the internet, people who didn't believe in it said that it was nothing more than an illegal hobby. Today, even JP Morgan is starting to understand blockchain, which shows how wrong they were. For some reason, 60 Minutes also forgot to mention that Ripple handles billions of dollars in Know Your Customer KYC transactions for our institutional clients, using XRP to send money across borders more quickly and cheaply than standard chart rails. And yes, pay attention. This whole 60-minute conversation turned into a shaggy dog story. Now, you may be asking yourself, Nick, didn't you say it was going to be a big interview? No, I made a movie the other day, and basically said that everything should change in the next 24 hours. Now, that was about the picture on the screen. As you can see, every 5 to 6 days, XRP went up a lot. And we were trading for about 5 days and just waiting to see what would happen. What is XRP now going to do next? You should know that when I uploaded this movie, the price of the cryptocurrency was about $2.44. I was looking for $2.50 to break through. When we did, we broke through to the next resistance area, which was about $2.63 anyway. But this is what I said in this video. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. It definitely should. Am I very optimistic about 60 Minutes? No, that's not quite right. Minus 60 Minutes is known for giving hit pieces on a lot of their talks. It's the main news media. It is a media company that has only been a form of its old media, right? So they could twist this in a way that doesn't help ripples. And they certainly did. They might say, you know, the SEC has been going after them for fraud. That's something. It could be a success story. We don't know what will happen, but I think there will be a lot of buying into this event. This is because, as we've already said, a lot of people will just buy into the news and then sell when it comes true. But now this is exactly what we saw, right? A lot of information about the event has pushed XRP much higher than $2.50. As I said, it hit the next area of resistance. It's over here. When we got to about $2.65, we bought off one thing that I will talk about now. Do I hear XRP talking at the same time that I'm recording? If we're talking about this whole light, this is down about 19% from its high point. The price is about 20% less than it was at that high. 489%. Should we be worried about a 20% drop after pumping up by almost 500%? I also want to let you guys know that there's a big price hole in this chart. It's about 92 cents to $2.09. It's possible for that 300% pass to happen with XRP. But what I'm really looking for is for XRP to really shake things up a bit more and wake everyone up. This will be the first level of interest in XRP during this downward pass. That's set at $2.22. In this case, I'm just saying that I'm looking for chances to meet men, but that's exactly what I might be looking for. It would shake the tree a little more and make people a little scared. And I think this is where we start to see the violence really start to wake up a bit. There is more information in the back of 60 Minutes about why this turned into this bad conversation. The things that 60 Minutes got wrong about Cryptoxure and Ripple are shown here from Neil. Brad Garlinghouse is the CEO of the company Ripple. This week, their cryptocurrency XRP became the third biggest in the world. Ripple is a big part of the XRP community, but XRP is not their own coin. The XRP ledger is open to everyone and not controlled by any one group. It's a plague, John Reed Stark. You don't need that in your society. Software is not on it. It's just a reasonable theory. People who use XRP to pay for things across borders might disagree with Ripple. Name John Reed Stark. I've read every case and looked at every move, and judges have said over and over that those are stocks.